So this episode of Pokemon Sun and Moon basically revolves around Lillie and her fear of touching Pokemon. So which is really interesting because she does not have that fear in the games. And it's great that we get some screen time of Lillie because I actually thought she was going to be the main heroine of Pokemon Sun and Moon. But, like Serena in X and Y, but apparently she's not. She's just like a side character, along with all the other students in the Pokemon school. Anyways, the whole premise is that the principal calls all the students to the office to show them that they have 2 Pokemon eggs and he wants one of the students to take care of the egg until it hatches. And Lillie actually volunteers to take care of the egg. And we actually see in the classroom that Lillie's fear of Pokemon spreads to even Pokemon eggs. Is when she tries to touch the Pokemon egg, the egg shakes a bit and she's scared out of her mind. So really interesting. I don't really know why. We'll have to see. Maybe in the subs it explains why Lillie is afraid of Pokemon, but it seems like we'll get that in later episodes as we see more of her backstory. Anyways, as I said, Lillie volunteers to take care of the egg, and Ash decides to accompany her since she's afraid of the egg and she can't physically hold it. And we see a car pull up, and it's actually a butler to take Lillie and Ash to her home. And he actually addresses her by Ojou-sama, which is I think Japanese for noble lady. So we have here revealed that Lillie is actually a rich young girl, probably a noble woman, her parents that have high stature, which is a surprise to me because I didn't know that at all. And we later see her home, and it is a gigantic mansion. Like, her family is stacked. I had no idea about Lillie's backstory. I haven't completed the Pokemon Sun and Moon game yet. I'm still working on that playthrough, but this episode was just full of surprises for me. When they get inside the mansion, they give some pillows to rest the Pokemon egg so it can keep itself warm, and Ash actually sees a picture beside the couch, and it's actually a picture of Lillie and her family. And when I saw this, I was so shocked. I guess it's explained in the games, but then again, I have not completed the games yet, so I had no idea that Lusamine and Gladian were Lillie's family. I didn't know that Lusamine was Lillie's mom and Gladian was her brother. So I feel like I just got spoiled on a huge part of the game when I haven't even completed the game yet. I found out in the anime and I haven't even completed the game yet. So I don't know, maybe you guys weren't surprised. You guys probably completed the game already, so this wasn't a surprise to you, but this was such a surprise to me. Although it does make sense, since Lusamine and Lillie do kind of look alike. When I saw it, I was shocked. But when I think about it, it does kind of make sense. They both kind of have similar features. Anyways, later, Ash is determined to help Lillie get over her fear of Pokemon, since she's taking care of this Pokemon egg. And I thought this was really cute. They bring Ash brings his Pikachu on a stroller and orders Pikachu to stay completely still, because any twitch of a Pokemon will cause her to be scared and not touch the Pokemon at all. So Lillie's slowly gonna grab Pikachu until Pikachu just dives in her hand, which scares the crap out of her. So it was Rowlet's turn. He's asleep and he's gonna touch Rowlet, but then he falls over, which scares her as well. And finally, Lillie tries to touch Rotom, but Rotom also moves as well, so she's still scared. So she's just a lost cause at this moment because she cannot touch any kind of Pokemon, which is weird because in the picture when she was young, we saw Lillie holding a Lillipup. So in the past, she was able to hold Pokemon, but something traumatic must have happened in the past where she's unable to hold or touch Pokemon anymore. After that whole debacle, Ash challenges the butler to a Pokemon match since he saw there was a Pokemon battle arena in the backyard. So it was Rowlet versus Orikoro. He actually showed a new move. Rowlet actually showed that he had Peck as well, but since Orikoro, I think he's Electric Flying or Electric Fairy, he had the advantage, and Rowlet fainted. So the butler won that match. I'm not really surprised since Ash is a total noob this series. It's expected. And he doesn't have a goal like completing the league or the island challenge, so it would make sense if Ash stayed a complete scrub for this entire series. Now, after their battle was concluded, we hear a scream from Lillie back in her room, and we actually see a Salandite, which was actually following her the entire episode. And I guess Salandite wants to eat or steal that Pokemon egg that she has. So the Salandite jumps to get the Pokemon egg, and we see Lillie protecting the egg, holding the egg, actually, for the first time. And before Salandit gets a hand on the Pokemon egg, Ash and company come, and with the help of Pikachu, Orikoro, and Rowlet, they send the Salandit away. And everyone celebrates that Lillie is finally able to touch Pokemon, because the Salandit scared her to hold the Pokemon egg. So Lillie's super surprised. She realizes that she's holding the Pokemon egg and is actually fine with it now. So it looks like everything's fine and dandy with her fear until Pikachu comes along and she's still scared. So her fear is not completely over. She still has a fear of Pokemon. It's just that she can now hold the Pokemon egg. And that's where the episode ends. So yeah, this was a pretty good episode. I did enjoy the development with Lillie, since we've barely seen any screen time of her since maybe the first or second episode. So I am interested to see why Lillie is afraid of Pokemon, what kind of traumatic event she experienced that makes her so scared of Pokemon, why she can't touch Pokemon anymore. And I kind of want to see Lillie's interactions with Gladion and Lusamine as well, because what a big deal this is, that she is the daughter of the president of the Aether Foundation, and her brother is actually working for Team Skull. So essentially her brother and her mother are enemies, since Team Skull and Team Aether are enemies in Alola, at least in the games. So it'll be really interesting to see that dynamic, family dynamic, and the kind of rivalries between Gladion and Lusamine in the future. Hopefully the anime does dive into that later on, but this was a pretty good episode. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure to thumbs up this video and subscribe if you want to see more reviews, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.